Hey, it's Scott once again, and this is the bonus video that goes with the prior video on releasing your kids to the game. And in that last one, I talked about not over-coaching, how we go too far a lot of times as coaches, and we want to over-coach and dictate everything, and we really just need to let our kids play a lot more than we often do. Some of you probably don't have this problem. I applaud you. I have had that problem way too much. But now I want to go into the bonus, another place we need to release them. And this is really as important as anywhere. And that's after the game, in the locker room. When I do this talk tonight on releasing their kids to the game, and then as we make our way through during the game, and then we also talk about after the game, one of the things that we zero in on in this talk is after the game is the toughest time of all for kids. Kids have told us through the years, they'll talk about their most positive memories and their most negative memories of their athletic experience. Time and time again, when they talk about their most negative memories, they say, in the car with mom and dad on the ride home after the game. It's like, whoa, I'm a parent, what am I doing in the car on the ride home with my kid after the game? And so it got me thinking about, how am I talking to my kid? Should I be talking to my kid? And one of the things we say in that talk is save your analysis. Let them come to you when they want to come to you and talk about it. And sometimes some of the parents will say, what if they never do? Oh, well, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. They'll talk to their coach, whatever. Let them go. But it's amazing. When I heard this concept for parents, I immediately applied it to me as a coach. Because who's with them right after the game? Me. I'm the one. We go into the locker room and we start rehashing what went on. And for so many years, I was the guy I'd spend 10, 12, maybe even 15 minutes talking and talking. It's like, what was I thinking? Well, I was thinking I needed to control more and I needed to get these guys on board, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't thinking, ultimately. And I finally started to realize, especially after hearing this presentation for parents, that I, as a coach, need to do the same thing. Save the analysis. Yes, I still give them a 2, 3, 4 minute talk on some of the things that went on, but I try really hard to limit the discussion, limit the analysis, spotlight a few positive things if we can. Of course, after a win, it's a lot easier. You're excited, good things happen, but you still may have a few teaching points you want to make. But it's best to save those types of things for the next day or the next practice and get them, some positive, spotlight something and get them on out of there. And so I found that the more I started to release my kids to the game in terms of the post-game analysis and let them go, the better things happened, the better we were. Because then we could come back at the next practice and say, okay, now look, here's what we needed to do better. Here's what we needed to work on. Here's what worked, here's what didn't. After the game, they're not in any mood for that. Their minds are not there for that. And quite honestly, mine aren't either, because a lot of times I'm thinking certain things happen, and then all of a sudden I look at the video of it and it's like, oh gosh, I was wrong. So there I was spending 5, 6 minutes on a certain topic or certain concept that wasn't even true the way I was explaining it. So, coaches, when we talk about releasing kids to the game, to parents, that's a great point. But coaches, we need to release them to the game. And one of the places we need to release them the most is after the game. Let them go. Positives and get them on out of it. All right? So I hope you like that concept. I hope it's something that you'll apply if you aren't already. Let me know what you thought of both of these. Again, down in the comments section below, or at least give it a thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like it. I get that. That's fine. But just love to hear your responses and hear what you're thinking of these ideas. And we'll talk to you next week.